Okay, shalom, shalom, kwam yasha'Allah, koholojumla, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well, led by the Spirit, taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Shach and on the Waf just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And Esau is starting to tell on themselves in these last days, man. And this is from the Hill. It says Johnson says family ties to slavery don't reflect work towards colorblind society. Yeah, right. And this dude, he's more than likely, he could be the actual slave owner back, man, in reincarnation, man. Because, you know, regeneration or reincarnation is scriptural. You know, that's another lesson, though. He could be that very same one back here, man. And this is the guy right here, in case you don't know who I'm talking about. This guy right here. You can see him right there. They didn't have a picture in the article. I don't know why not, but no. But anyway, that's him. The new Speaker of the House. If you've been keeping up with that, you know what I'm saying? They got rid of that other guy. And this is supposedly, you know, he's like supposedly a Christian, devout Christian. You know, he's supposedly be really about the Bible, so to speak, you know. But we already know. Damn Edomites, man, you know, they don't have no business with their hands on them scriptures. But let's get some of this. It says House Speaker Mike Johnson said his ancestral ties to slavery do not reflect the work towards colorblind society. A recent examination from Reuters found at least 3 of Johnson's direct ancestors were slaveholders. 3 of them, right? So he could have been one of them. Straight up. It says, as has been well documented, the horrific legacy of slavery touches the ancestry of political leaders across the spectrum, including President Biden and Obama. And we already know Obama, he's, you know, they be trying to front like, you know, he's an actual Negro, when in reality he's not. He's a damn Hamite, you know. Okay, but it says, Taylor Halsey, a spokesperson for Johnson, said in a statement to The Hill, but the actions of people who lived hundreds of years ago do not have any bearing on the speaker's lifelong work for colorblind society. Yeah, right, man. We're not hearing that. Let's get a quick script, though. Let's get this quick scripture real quick. What is that? Ecclesiastes 3, 15. Ecclesiastes 3 and 15, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and Yahweh requireth that which is past. So the Lord is you know, requiring the past of these people. And let me get another one too before we go back into it. It's not a long article, but I wanted to grab a few more of those names that's on that list of all these the same people that's running the fucking country right now. Or a bunch of them are the same people that, you know, enslaved our ancestors, man. And like I said again, reincarnation-wise, a lot of those people are back in their lot, man, making laws, man. But this is Psalm 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And see, a lot of this is that internet, because in reality, they won't want you to know those that type of stuff about them. They really won't want you to know that. It's just that, you know, the internet is so vast and it's so much information on there that they're losing the information war. They can't scrub everything. They trying though. You know, it's certain things that they will scrub. But let's get some more, because they got a few more names that was kind of interesting here. It says Reuters has conducted reports on the ancestry of many elected officials. The organization has found at least 100 lawmakers who descended from slaveholders. See that? President Biden, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, the Supreme Court Justices Amy Coney Barrett, Neil Gorsuch are among leaders with ties to slavery. Former President Obama descends from a slaveholder from his white mother's family. Okay, so they all right. Hey, Obama has nothing to do with us as a people. The report found that Johnson's ancestors, Honore Friendly, sounding about French, enslaved 14 black people, which were not black, were just different shades of brown. And it really should read that they enslaved 14 Israelites. because that's our biblical nationality. We're Israelites. Okay, it says Fredu and let me see. Oh, I missed something here. It says including a pair of 1-year-old girls in Louisiana, Natchitoches. I'm not sure where the hell that's at. Never heard of that before. In 1860, Amadei Reshkel, another ancestor, enslaved 4 people. Fredu, what's the deal with you, bro? Chill. Okay, yeah, Salakia. Had to kick it with the neighbor real quick. It says Fredu and Raquel were great-great-great-great-grandfathers of Johnson. Their children married each other. Raquel's father, Cyprian Raquel, enslaved 10 people, Reuters reported. So, going back that far, great, what does the scripture says? You come back basically every 3rd to 4th generation. So this could be this man back. Easy. You know, this could easily be him. Damn slave owner, man. It says Johnson and his wife, who are both white. No, they're not white. They're pinkish to reddish in color. And their biblical nationality is Esau Edom. We got to put their asses on blast, man. We're going to keep on giving Esau these goddamn hooks and body blows while we got his ass against the rope, and we're not letting him off, man. It says Johnson and his wife, who are both white, took in a black son, Michael, when he was 14 after he was out on the streets and nowhere to go and on a very dangerous path. So you already, who knows what's going on with that. That's not to be trusted at all, man. You never trust thine enemy, man. You see, here you go, where you got so-called white people, they just able to just adopt our kids, take our kids, and it can be two dudes. 2 dudes or 2 women, man. You see what I'm saying? This is how you know that we're in captivity, man. It says the newly elected speaker has mentioned Michael in the past, once in 2019 hearing on reparations and another in 2020 interview following the murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis. Johnson compares Michael's life to the life of his white son, Jack. Yeah, right. In the interview saying, the reality is that Michael had a harder time than my son Jack is going to have simply because of the color of his skin. All right, and that's the end of the article. So, hey, Esau gonna pay, man, for what they've done to the children of Israel, though. So, him trying to adopt a so-called black son and so-called black boy or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna get him out of the punishment of being a damn Edomite. He's going directly into captivity, according to the scriptures, man. But let's get this Revelation 13 and verse 9. I'm going to start there. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So this is this man's, you know, this is his future. It don't make no difference as to him trying to be nice or him trying to repay possibly what his ancestors had done, or which is, I'm telling you, man, I'm believing that he's the grandfather back, man, in reincarnation, man. Straight up. And if you see him talk or kick it, you can kind of you can see, man, he's a complete Edomite, man. But like I said again, you Edomites, man, y'all got a lot to pay for. It doesn't matter, you know, because let's just say not all of you actually are racist, you know, or you don't so-called hate black people, you know, Hispanics or Native Americans. That's not going to matter, because all of our forefathers that went into slavery, they weren't all wicked. A lot of our forefathers that went into slavery were righteous men. You know, just because they were a part of the nation, they had to go into slavery. And you so-called white people, you're going into captivity as an entire nation. As a matter of fact, let's get that in Job. What's that? Job 34 and 29. It says, and this is speaking of Yahweh, which the world, you know, calls, you know, the Most High. It says, when he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. So the Lord, he's in control of nations, and he's in control of those individual men within those nations. But the same way we went into captivity as an entire nation, they're going into captivity as an entire nation. None of our people are free. We're just scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Some, the Lord placed them in positions of making, a little bit more money than others. Like we may have our Michael Jordans or, Oprahs and little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But as a nation of people, we are held captive to this day, no matter where we've been scattered to. Some of us are in France, some are in Germany, some are in Japan, some are in China, we're everywhere. And Israelites, look like all the other nations as well. So don't get me wrong when it comes to it, because this is not a skin color thing, it's a DNA thing. If you come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you are a Hebrew Israelite. If you come from Abraham, Isaac, and Esau, then your ass is a Hebrew Edomite. And Edomites are going to get, the punishment that's due them, because their kingdom is bought up. See, they've ruled for a nice amount of time. They've actually had two goes at it. So their rulership is about up. And when the Lord comes to snatch them crowns, Esau going directly into slavery, man. And he's going to pay double. He's not going to get any mercy, because he's shown no mercy to our people, man. You see? And so, like I said again, you may have some so-called white people that, white people marched and done this with, and helped with slavery and Civil War and all this. But, hey, man, it's not going to make no difference. They still going into captivity. It's not going to make no difference at all. So I just wanted to just touch on that, man. I seen it, found it to be very interesting. And Esau is being told on, the man of sin, the son of perdition is being revealed according to 2 Thessalonians 2:3. That's a part of end days prophecies, that the man of sin, the son of perdition, will be revealed. And that's exactly who he is. The so-called white race, man. These people have terrorized the entire damn planet. Nothing can relax. Nothing can, nothing can has a place here, basically, with them running shit. That's like you got immigrants, not only immigrants that's on the American borders, you got immigrants all over the globe of color, people of color, so to speak, that's just trying to just go somewhere and make their lives better. But the so-called white man is at the helm, telling who and who not, that, who can come in and who can't come in on every fucking continent. So they're going to have to pay for that stuff, man. Well, anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.